go. In other words, a public transport only option be tested, and we believe that would come out on top environmentally. It's just, I think there's a heap of social issues that an option like that would address.
Good afternoon, Vic Roads. Can I help you? Yep, and you're at box 258 on the southeastern. Yes, I know where you are. What type of car is it? No, what type of car is it? What colour? No, what colour? Yes, I know where you are. Yeah, I know it's a Toyota. I know where you are.
You name it, we get it. Balls with the yellow balls floating around the freeway is one of the weirdest. What do you do with a dirty big fiberglass ball rolling around the freeway?
We've had boats come off on the Westgate Bridge up at the top. Yeah. We've had semi-trailers, the actual trailers come away from the prime mover.
If it's a fatality, you can't move a screw off the road. Everything's just got to stay exactly where it is. You move nothing at all, even a piece of paper, it stays. That'd be the worst ones you go to.
It was a Thursday afternoon. A vehicle pulls up halfway up on the bridge, city bound, and he gets out of the vehicle, he puts the bonnet up. So we zoomed in on the gentleman and we had him on camera, and at the same time we organised actually Neil to go up there and see what his problem was, see if he wanted assistance. And as soon as he saw Neil approaching with his vehicle, he just put the bonnet down and jumped over. Just like that. So then we just have to organise the police and the ambulance and the water police to go down and retrieve the body.
Good morning, Vic Roads.
You don't you can see it and you can't speak to them and you can't do nothing about it. So yeah, it is fairly shocking.
How many petitions have you got?
How many signed?
Yeah.
We have probably, I think, the most ever this side of Melbourne, about 8,000.
So you're presenting petitions. One of the things that I was considering doing is to actually make contact with a number of the local councillors and just lobby them, present a case to them or whatever in regards to this public transport proceeding the freeway. I suppose one of the things that I've got to convince them of is that if the freeway comes first, there's probably a good chance that we're never going to see those other things. When a Scoresby freeway is constructed, it's going to cost in the order of $1 billion. We're very concerned that there's not going to be too much money left for the sorts of things that we require to deal with some of the public transport problems that we've got.
Having considered a draft of the ES, we chose option 3.
Mm-hmm.
As you know, option 3 advocates the tramline extension of Knox City and also the rail link.
What it actually says, it says a possible rail link. And that's one
option
thing. Option
4 says that.
Option
3
says a possible rail link, and what that sort of rings alarm bells for me.
Right.
It makes me feel as if they haven't listened to the people of Roble.
My name's Ben from Young People for Public Transport and Environment. Would you be interested in signing a petition for that?
Is that going to put a stop to the Scoresby Freeway?
How do you, I mean, the Scoresby Freeway, basically, would you use it if it was built, or it's just clearly not good for the environment?
No, that too, and I just think it's a waste of money.
Yeah.
All of the north-south roads, Stud Road, Springvale Road, Blackburn Road, are all very heavily trafficked. Stud Road's impossible. If you travel there in peak times, it's just almost stationary. So it is the north-south aspect of the transport system that really is causing the major problems. And you know that I believe that option number 4 is the route to take. If one of those 4 doesn't take place within the next sort of 5 years, I think there's going to be serious transport difficulties out here.
At the moment, we're campaigning to have the rail line extended from Glenmaple to Roble and a tram line from East Burwood to Knox. Would you guys use it if those public transport extensions were done? Instead of driving, you'd use public transport?
Yeah.
You would?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, well, I've got a petition here. Would you like to sign up?
Yeah, sure.
Good on you. There you go.
I was going to tell you about this, the survey that was done. There was over 1,500 people petitioned for this bus service, and they got the bus service, and then nobody used it.
The bus service that was provided takes something in the order of 40 minutes to get from Roble to Glen Waverley Station. It goes through all the back streets. It's absolutely not direct. And what they probably should have looked at is a bus service that met people's needs, not just whacked on a bus service that says, right, here's a bus service, now use it.
Option 3 gives us a freeway connection to the southeastern arterial. It doesn't proceed with a road link beyond that. But the regional significance of this industrial land down here around south of Dandenong is very important from a regional point of view to see that a freeway runs south of Dandenong.
Exactly.
That's right. So option 4 does say it will link with Dandenong.
It goes
and beyond.
Goes down to Frankston.
My feeling in the document was there was a bit of a push towards option 4 perhaps, which would probably be contrary to Council's position in October.
Option 3 and 4 both give a freeway within Knox. It's just that you get more benefit out of 4, and I think that's where I sit. And I'll put up my hand. I'm biased. I'm an engineer, and I support that sort of thing. And I don't have any problems in telling you that.
So where I'm coming from is here we have a situation that economic development takes precedence over the environment. That's why this option, which the community worked very hard to put together and present, should be looked at seriously as the 5th option.
There's no way that we can say there is an option 5 because there really isn't.
No, but what we can do is we can ask them to go back to drawing board and have a look at an option 5 and then use that as a measuring stick.
I don't look. I'm agreeing to disagree with you, Mick, because I come from a different angle.
Honest Bruce.
Yeah, would you buy a car from this guy?
Certainly not. It's a bit of a line ball situation. Holding their cards close to their chest. Given the power of the road lobby, it has just been horrendously road orientated instead of looking at other options.
Go, get out of the way. No, don't you come out in front of me. Well, I've just gone down the on-ramp, the off-ramp the wrong way. I'm going to try to detour them here.
Yeah, what's there? How you going, Neil?
Yeah, I can't get near the scene.
You know what we got around the bend?
Yeah, from what I can see, I've got a semi sitting sort of 45-degree angle and a few cars involved.
Freeway's closed, sir. Yep.
What's going on, man?
Got an accident.
Not that
That's the backlog of the traffic that's not getting through on the arterial heading outbound at the moment. These are the ones that got on before the police blocked off Swan and Batman.
This is a real nightmare. This is what you don't want to happen. You've got nowhere to go with them.
Good morning, Knox City Council. Susan speaking.
Bruce has completed his report and it is time to take it to his CEO for approval. Bruce is aware of the overwhelming community support for extending the rail and tram lines to Knox, so he has included these in his report. But he has also recommended that Council vote for option 4, the complete construction of the freeway.
I still think the report is very heavily weighted towards one option. That's really where my concern is.
It's difficult with some of the options to write as much and to have as much in the report for each of the options.
That's not your advice coming through, is it?
No, it's not my bias coming through. I'd be trying to give as much information there, and if you think that needs some build-up, we'll certainly go back and look to pull it out that little bit.
The difficulty I have at the moment with what you're recommending is that it's unrealistic, in my view. What we're saying is option 4, plus all of the public transport options.
Yes.
And my guess is that the estimated cost of doing all of that's $2 billion. I really believe that's an unrealistic position to put before the council. It's really trying to have the best of both worlds.
Okay. Just as I said, I interpreted the council position as somewhat a little different than.
So in terms of the council's position.
Yes.
Or in terms of your view of council's position?
It's my view. Yeah. Look,
right.
and that's the point.